Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. My name is Victor and today's episode of tutorial, guys, I'm going to be putting you guys through on how I mastered my Afrobeat songs on FL Studio. So without wasting much time, I want us to dive into it. So first thing I do after my mixing, I have to export my song into a waveform. And reason why I like to do that is maybe because of my system, to reduce the pressure from my CPU and then maybe start a new working frame. So I have to open my FL Studio. So I have a last video tutorial where I mix these vocals when I think I made a tutorial concerning the mixing process of these vocals, so you can go back and watch it. It's just a recent video before this one, so you can just go and watch it. So after watching it, you can just come here and just analyze everything together. So I'm going to export to wave and then bring it into a new work frame where we are going to be. So this is the vocal we are going to be working on right here. So I'm going to be muting every plugin I've used so that we can listen to it in a very raw form before we go into the mastering process, so you can know the difference that occurs. So guys, pick up your headset and listen to the before and after the mastering process so that we can see what we can do. So let's get down.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this. My ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel to die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did. See me, so I did. As you see me, so I did. I did for you. As you see me, so I did. See me, so I did. As you see me, so I did. I did for you.
Alright, so this is the work. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, guys, do well just by subscribing to my channel, because I do a lot of amazing things and I bring to you a great content that can elevate your mixing career, that can help you in your career in mixing, because I do review a lot of secrets here. I don't hide anything. I try to push it out to you guys, to you to understand what mixing and mastering process is all about. So this is the vocals we have without the mastering process. So right now I'm going to be taking my playlist to taking it to the start of the song. Okay, let me look for song yellow.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. Baby, watch it. Something about you.
All right, let's start from this place. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm sending this to track 1. I'm not going to be coloring this, just leave it that way. Just I don't believe in all this color stuff. So not minding, this is just a meter. This is just nothing, and this is the meter I'm talking about here. Just this one, just reading, is just nothing. Just use it to just measure the loudness, but that's not, I don't know how to explain that, but it's just, let's just not look at that. Now the first plugin I'm going to be adding here is my Slate Digital FG-X. I like to use this Slate Digital FG-X on my mastering. It's very good, and I love to use it. And what I do here is that I come here straight and then I select, I go to my preset, I bring it down, sorry, I go to my preset and I bring down my preset, and then I selected this Steven mastering loud Okay, I just go into it. I have a lot of presets here, you can see. So I selected it. So once I selected it, I just come little bit of touching here. I play with some little stuff here just to you can just copy my setting and see how it sounds. So I just selected that, and that's also, let's see how it sounds.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel to die.
So alright, so once I activate it, let's activate it and see how it sounds.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel to die.
So once I turn it off, let's turn off the plugin and see how it sounds without it.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to
With the plugin.
baby, watch it. Something about you.
So I love the clarity, and the a little bit like compresses a little bit, like give it the kind of music vibe it wants. So that's what I did with that. So what I did was setting my attack, as you can see the ratio of my attack. So once you selected that preset, it's going to come up this way, but I feel that there is a lot of something. I think I touched the threshold, the dynamic, and a little bit of the gain and the details and the top notch. I just play with it according to the way I am listening to my ears, and then I feel I have to touch a little thing. So in my mastering process, I don't actually do a lot. I just do something little, because mastering is not all about you trying to make the sound make it sound beautiful. It's about you trying to blend your song to sound just like the other songs. When like maybe in the times of DJ mix, or maybe when the DJ is trying to mix a song with others, when at the party, it can just blend and go into making it sound together. I think that's what I feel mastering is all about. So that's what I did there. So where I did the major work is on my Ozone 10. So using Ozone 10. So let's see, it's loading up. So I have my Ozone 10 right here. So I'm still using Ozone 10, and I think it's lovely. I think I understand it more than just so I try on my dynamic. I think I did something. I mixed this song for long now. Yeah, so I have to load up my dynamic. So I'm going to be turning off the rest things I have done, so that we can be taking it gradually, step by step, and understand it better. So that's what I'm going to do. So when it comes to my dynamic, I added some little bit of dynamic, and then I have to compress it about 24.2 dB. The threshold and the limit was set at 0. So I came to this place, and I wanted to like compress my high a little bit, just do some little stuff right here. So I don't know if I did. Yes, I think I did some little compression on all the bands. So when I come to the mid high, I just compress about 21. Then the limiter was about minus 1.8 dB. So I come to this side also, I have to compress about 9.7, and then the limiter was about minus 1.1. So I come to the low aspect, which was about compress about minus 10 dB and then minus 1.0 dB. So that was what I did there, and it sounds this way.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel to die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did.
So I load up my imager, and then what I did with my imager, I used my imager to enhance and spray my songs to different, like make my songs to be full to the speakers, and that was what I'm using this imager for. So let's first of all we start from the high. I created about 3 bands. One, I think it's for 1, 2, 3, 4, which is comprises of the high, and the high. You can see how I split up my band. My stereo wide was about minus the 32.9. I came to this place. The band 2 was about 17, the band 3 was about 41, and wide the band 4 was about 44.3 dB. And then I came to this aspect also. I think I did something same here. Here also, no, yeah, I think the same thing. Yeah, everything was a same. So I left it everything that way. So let's take a listen to how I sound with it.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this. My ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel too die.
So I came to the vintage aspect. I added the vintage tape, and I did some little stuff here. I leave the speed as 30, and then the input drive was about 4.8, and then my blast was about 1.45. I think it's just normal. I don't touch much stuff here, but you can just my harmony was about harmonize I was about 5.5, and then my low haze was about 2.4. so my height was about 5.7. so I just try to play with it and listen with my ears to see how it sounds when I'm trying to set and deload some stuff right here. So let's see how it sounds with it.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie.
So that should be my CPU. I'm loading up some stuff. Yeah, don't know. It's because of my screen recorder. So let me just detach some stuff down and see. Let's see.
For you, I saw. For your matter, I feel too crazy. Something about you make me. Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this. My ego.
Alright, so let's keep going. So the next thing I added was a shaper. And what I use the shaper to do is I just only use the shaper on my low aspect, like my bass, my can I say my low end. So if I have to silence this and listen to what I'm trying to compress, so without your headset you can listen to this, and I don't think your studio monitor can really pick this that loud. But if you have your headset, you can listen to what I'm trying to compress here, because it's too much because of speakers at the parties, and you can actually bring down, can actually affect it if we don't really compress those lows. So let's take a look. So you can see that vibration. Let's take a listen again. So I'm leaving this at light. As you can see, you can bring at light. My threshold was about minus 0.2 dB, and as you can see of what I am trying to compress, I'm just dropping down about 3.2 dB. I'm just cutting off that low so that my vocals can actually breathe, and when it's being played on a heavy speaker, my vocals can also outshine and you know, and rims, you know. So the tune was about, do I even touch anything on the tune? But let me just imagine that I did some little stuff here, but maybe you can find yourself on something this kind of number, 3.1. but one thing you need to do as a beginner and as a learner is playing with those things to see what it brings. You just take it all the way up, bring it all the way down, and see the difference it's creating. That's what makes you a creative producer. So the tunes, the attack was about 15.0, and then the release was about 60. So that was what I did here. So let's take a listen to it.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this. My ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel to die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did.
So I really like the way it the mastering is about is sounding, and the way the enhancement and some little stuff I'm doing, I really love the way it's sounding. So when you talk about the equalizer, this is where I try to shape my sound, and this is where the work comes in. So one thing I needed to do is cutting off some frequency that cannot be heard by just your physical ear, like this sound cannot actually be perceived by your monitor speakers. Sometimes you can listen to this sound with your headset, you can really pick it, but because of our final consumer who might not have good speakers, good monitor speakers, when consuming this music, we have to take off some kind of stuff here that might affect their speakers, that will keep them to listen to their song in a very clean form. So I'm going to be cutting this off, this band 1. I'm going to be cutting it off right away. So let's take a listen.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel too die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did.
So in the band 1, I am cutting off. Sorry, this is so in the band 1, I am cutting this off. I'm cutting this off a little bit of this. I am not doing too much of this, just trying to cut something very little that cannot even be noticeable, because even me, I can't really perceive that so much. So I'm just going to be doing a little bit of that out of it. So I came to the band 3 also. I boosted something here because I have some good frequency sound that coming out here, and I really want it to be much present to blend with my vocals and deep in. I don't know how to explain this, but I just wanted to just dip in into my vocals so that they can blend together with my beat and everything. So that was what I have some bad sound here I really don't like. So I also wanted to like cut this off also. So I cut that off, and then I just left it that way and then dip everything down. So you can see this I'm doing is that I'm trying to create some clean and shiny sound for myself. So let's take a listen with this plugin and see how it sound clean and nice.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel too die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did.
So without our Ozone 10, this is how it sounds. So let me turn it off. I'll be turning it off and turning it on in that process. You can be listening to the both difference at a time. So let's see. I'm turning it off right now.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie.
I'm turning it on.
Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel too die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did. See me, so I did. As you see me, so I did.
So guys, that was all I did with my Ozone 10, and then the next thing I'm going to be talking about is my Fat Filter Pro L. This is what I'm going to be talking about right now. So I'm going to be using this to limit my sound, and then I don't know if you know how to use the limiter, but what I'm going to be doing right now is that I'm going to be putting you guys through on how you can limit your sound, and then you can create some certain loudness on your Afro song. So let's see. I have a Yulin loudness right here, so I'm going to be putting my loudness to about -9 dB. I think, yeah. So this is what I'm going to be listening to right now. So let's see.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel.
So I use this reeling loudness to limit my sound, especially my kick, and also to add some I don't know how to put it, but and also to add some settings, like some setting loudness to my sound also. So that was what I am using this for. So I came to this place and I have to take up my gain all the way while I'm listening to this while I'm listening to my song. I'm checking my meter because I have a target of minus 9 dB, but sometimes I don't go to that, sometimes I go on that, but maybe for this song I'm not going on that, because when I listen to my sound, I feel I see where this loudness, or not all song to be loud, I feel well is supposed to be kept. So I just take a listen to that. So let's see what I'm going to do here, right here. So I'm taking it all the way up while we listen to this.
Come to me, something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel too die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did. See me, so I did. As you see me, so I did.
Alright, so whatever I'm doing, I'm always trying to perceive my kick, which is very important. I can see that my kick is jumping out, and the level of my kick is not as sane as the vocals and the music entirely. So I'm trying to level it up with the level of my kick. So once my kick comes, it's gonna hit on the 9 minus 9, and that's how I just do it. So talking about my lock head, I think I didn't touch anything there. My attack was about 1247 ms, and then my release was about 80 ms, and then that was all I did concerning this mastering process, and everything sound good and we are good to go.
Baby, watch it. Something about you make me mad. I know lie. Come to me. Something got me doing this, my ego. For your matter, I feel too crazy. For your matter, I feel too die. Baby, I want to do many things for you. Anything you want, girl, I do for you. As you see me, so I did. See me, so I did. As you see me, so I did. I did for you. As you see me, so I did. See me, so I did. As you see me, so I did. I did for you.
So alright guys, this is everything concerning my mastering process, and this is how I master my song, my final process before putting out my song outside to the streaming site. So this is everything I do. So guys, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to like and comment on this video. If you have any question, and if you feel I am too fast, I am not putting it in details for you guys, you can also drop your comment concerning this, and you can also message me right on WhatsApp also, where we discuss one-on-one class, and have a great time. Thank you guys, and thanks for watching.